Okla will be India's largest STP. Its capacity is of 564 MLD. Suez has won the contract of this STP in 2019. This plant is under construction. Well, this plant will remove 41,200 kg of organic pollutant and 61,600 kg of solid rock per day. It may be mentioned that the new plant will have provision of online monitoring of quality parameter of effluent, SCADA, power generation from biogas and sludge management. Disposal of sludge in a scientific manner will address environmental related issues. The plant is being constructed under Yamuna Action Plan 3, for which 85% funds are being provided by Government of India and remaining 15% provided by Delhi government. Well, this plant will cater to around 40 lakh residents of Chandni Chowk, Daryaganj, NDMC areas, Nizamuddin, Okla, Badarpur, Kalkaji, Malviya Nagar, Katwaria Sarai, Lajpat Nagar, Great Kailash and South Delhi, Muneka to Badarpur. Well friends, can you tell which is the second largest STP in India? You can type your answer in the comment box. And thanks for watching the video and keep visiting our channel for more updates on water.
From seawater is crucial in making it safe and usable. But this process of water desalination is also energy intensive. Saudi Arabia is the world's largest producer of desalinated water, where researchers have patented several technologies to extract minerals from water, while protecting marine ecosystems from wastewater. In our next report, we take you inside the world's biggest water desalination facility.
This is the Jubail water desalination plant in Saudi Arabia. This massive facility carries the tag of being the world's largest. It makes more than 1.4 million cubic meters of water daily.
We're standing by the Arabian Gulf, and here the salt water enters the stations of the Jubail water desalination plant, producing 1.4 million cubic meters of water per day, benefiting the people of Jubail as well as more than 7 million people in Riyadh.
So what is water desalination? It is a fact that there is a severe shortage of safe drinking water in many countries, and desalination of seawater is a process which makes it safe for use and further consumption. In this process, excess water is removed from seawater or brackish water. Essentially, the Jubail plant in Saudi Arabia extracts useful minerals from the seawater. But there is a catch. The highly salty wastewater, known as brine, flows back into the sea, and that can affect marine ecosystems. A 2019 United Nations global study found that the world's 16,000 or so plants produced an average of 1.5 liters of brine for every liter of fresh water. Saudi Arabia is the world's largest producer of this wastewater at 22%. And that is why Saudi Arabia's Jubail plant aims to reduce the amount of concentrated brine, all the while extracting and
Today, nearly 1 million people in the developing world do not have access to clean water. Every day in rural communities and poor urban centers in India, thousands of people suffer from a lack of access to potable water. Women and girls especially bear the burden of walking miles to bring water for the family in rural India. In areas where water is available, some 30% of all potable water gets flushed down the toilet. Water scarcity is both a natural and a human-made phenomenon. One of the countries that has proactively acted on the water scarcity projection is Israel. Israel as a country is just 67 years old. It was born around the same time as India and has an extremely harsh topography. This land of Moses has just 3 sources of natural water. It receives rainfall for only 2 weeks in a year, and it has suffered one of the worst droughts of the 21st century, which lasted more than a decade.
We call reclaimed water, water we can actually drink, shower with, or use for the agriculture, as we do here in Israel. And what do we do here? Today in Israel, 85% of the wastewater, the sewage, is being recycled back to the level of potable water, water you can actually drink. 85% makes Israel a world leader, number one in the world in water reclamation. Second in the world, Spain, with 27% recycling rate. The United States with 0.5% recycling rate. And Israel with 85%. That's why people come here, they learn from us. Many Israeli companies going abroad and building water recycling plants.
To overcome this problem, Israel created new sources of water. Today, the country successfully recycles more than 85% of its wastewater and sends it back to cities for daily use, and a section of it is sent to the farmers in Negev Desert at a subsidized rate. This plant implementation has created farms and fields in the desert region that export vegetables and fruits to as far as Europe.
Winnipeg's drinking water supply and treatment system. We use leading-edge technology to treat the water as it passes through many stages, including coagulation, flocculation, dissolved air flotation, filtration, and 3 types of disinfection. Our system protects public health by virtually eliminating the risk of waterborne disease and reducing the level of harmful disinfection byproducts. It also improves the taste, odor, and appearance of our tap water. Shoal Lake has been our source of water since 1919. It's located 136 kilometers from Winnipeg at the Manitoba-Ontario border and is approximately 92 meters higher than Winnipeg. Water flows downhill from Shoal Lake through an aqueduct into 4 large outdoor reservoirs next to the treatment plant. The aqueduct is a large concrete pipe that carries up to 386 million liters of water per day to the reservoirs. The reservoirs hold up to 1.8 billion liters of water, which on average is enough to supply Winnipeg for about 30 days. Water flows from the reservoirs through 2 large pipes into powerful pumps that move the water into the plant for treatment. This $300 million state-of-the-art facility features a highly automated system that monitors and controls a wide variety of instruments, mechanical equipment, and electrical equipment, including 40 processors, 140 pumps, 2,300 valves, and 1,400 instruments. It can treat up to 400 million liters of water per day. In this first treatment step, we add sulfuric acid and ferric sulfate as the water flows into the plant. Sulfuric acid lowers the pH of the water and makes this stage of treatment more efficient. Ferric sulfate, a coagulant, causes the naturally occurring particles of organic material in the water to attract each other. The water enters flocculation basins where large mixers slowly stir the water, causing the particles to collide and stick together, creating large clumps. Now that large clumps have been formed in the water, the next
video on the virtual tour, right? Yes, ma'am. So today we will first discuss what is our learning from that. Can I ask you some of the questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So my first question is to you that what will happen if we didn't get the pure water? Who will answer? Okay, Ajay.
Well, the toxic water can make our body ill.
Very good. Any other point? Yes.
We can be affected by the disease such as diarrhea, typhoid, etc.
Very nice. Clap for it. Okay, so let's see what's our second question now. Okay, so we have seen that it was a big procedure and very complex method to clean our water, right?
Yes.
So, do you remember what were the stages and what were the procedures to make our water clean? Can you explain me? Who can explain? Okay, right. Neeru.
Stage 1 is sedimentation. Sedimentation is the process of cleaning pure water, and in this process, the sand settles down and the pure water changes into pure water.
Very good, very nice. Okay. Then what is the next stage? Who will tell? Okay. Then what is the next stage? Who will tell? Ashmi. Yes, beta Ashmi.
And second stage is desalination. Desalination is process of removing salt from the ocean water by using of complex machines.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. What good. Clap for them. They all answered. Okay. So now there is one basic question. Okay. So this is like what is our learning? What we have learned from our virtual tour? Who can tell me? Okay, Yashika.
Why this question we come to know about the importance of the pure water. This is a very long and complex procedure. While we gain the knowledge about the methods how the water is treated by the water treatment plant and how the dirty water became the clean water at the end stage.
Okay, very good. Well answered. Very good. Clap for her.